Hey guys, welcome to the 8th episode of the Arcade Cabinet, where we put smaller titles in bigger perspectives. And today I'm reviewing the time-based shooter Super Time Force. Hope you guys will turn your hourglasses over and have your guns ready. So let's get started.
Super Time Force comes to next-gen consoles, only take you back to an old-school peripheral where timing, lives, and anger were a consistent thing. Set in the year of 1980, you and 5 other friends get recruited by Commander Rapitsky to go back to the past and go to the future to make a present a better tomorrow. You fight medieval knights, dinosaurs, wasteland raiders, and future cops, and stop the evil Dr. Infinity from setting his plans to make the present and future his. First off, let me start this review by saying you're going to die a lot in Super Time Force. This game doesn't hold back on the difficulty and will constantly and consistently remind you of what not to do in certain situations. You have 1 hit point. For every time you die and find your body from rewinded time, you can gain 2 hit points, but use those wisely. It may stop you from dying once, but it doesn't hold back again. Super Time Force sets a nod to the classic games like Contra and Gunstar Heroes that made you really learn to play tactics of what was going on around you. I love the graphics and artwork for Super Time Force. It's retro, colorful, bright, and beautiful that everything going on around you looks damn good either while you're dying, rewinding time, or simply just making something explode into flames. Super Time Force has that art style that you can really get lost to. It's really cool and looks great to look at. Super Time Force has some crazy, fast-paced, in-your-face gameplay. You have to shoot, dodge, run, jump, kill the lesser enemies while the boss attacks you, and you still have to dodge his attacks. Every time you rewind from your death, your last life is still damaging that said boss. The gameplay is insane just due to the fact you have to do this in a matter of 60 seconds or less. I've stepped into boss battles with 30, 20, and 15 seconds and still managed to come out with 5 seconds or less on the victory. Super Time Force is crazy off this. Another cool thing that Super Time Force has is that there isn't just one character you can play with. You have tons of characters at your disposal to use, each having a specialization and a different style to play. One guy uses the shield and is a melee type character, another character uses a sniper rifle and does powerful one-shots, another uses an assault rifle and they can hit everything on the map. There's even a skateboarding dinosaur called Zachosaurus. Super Time Force definitely gives you some variety and definitely some difference. The only issue I have with Super Time Force is that there isn't any multiplayer for this phenomenal game. It would have been amazing to see 4 or 5 of your friends playing some online co-op together, wreaking havoc and causing even more chaos is going on screen. It doesn't distract nor take away from the experience, but it leaves you wondering and want more. Would it have been possible? Would it have been as fun and fast paced? We just have to see in a sequel if there is one, but for now it leaves you hanging. But all in all, Super Time Force is fun, great, wonderful. It brings a beacon of old school gaming on top of new school gaming. It has great music and artwork, awesome stages, fast paced and frenzied gameplay, a cast of characters that don't feel stale to play as. But no online co-op sucks to not have, but it doesn't burden the experience and stop the fun. But with that being said, I'll be giving Super Time Force a 4.5 out of 5.
Alright guys, that concludes today's episode of the Arcade Cabinet. Tune in next week where I'll be reviewing a game only ghosts can cause destruction in, Goat Simulator. Also, do you have a request? Do you want to see a title on a future episode of the Arcade Cabinet? Well, you can email me at TheArcadeCab@gmail.com and I'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Also, a week or 2 from now, we'll be going down on my channel Is My Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition review. Stay tuned for that. So until next time, we'll tune in, turn up, and throw down. I'm out.